Do you like outer space? The thought of traveling to the moon in a space shuttle or rocket? If you've ever wondered what goes into making this possible, it's not just as simple as strapping yourself to a rocket and launching up into the sky. There are many things to consider to make sure everything goes to plan. A lot of science and technology is used to build spacecraft, and it takes some very intelligent people to do it correctly. So let's go on a journey of discovery and meet Mary Jackson, a pioneer in aerospace engineering. So who's Mary Jackson, you might ask? Mary Jackson was born in 1921 in Hampton, Virginia in the US. She was a mathematics teacher who earned a double degree in mathematics and physical science. She had a strong love for all things science, and in 1951 she started working at NASA with a small group of African American women who were mathematicians. These women were often referred to as human computers because they could solve very complex mathematical equations. In 1958, she became the world's first African American female engineer to work at NASA. She specialized in aerospace engineering, an important part of the United States space program. So let's back up a second and ask ourselves, what is aerospace engineering and what's it got to do with traveling into space? Aerospace engineering is the research, design, construction, and testing of spacecraft that can fly safely into outer space. These spacecraft can include rockets, satellites, and any form of space shuttles that allow humans to travel into space and return to Earth. Spacecraft needs to travel at supersonic speeds to launch high into the sky and out of the Earth's atmosphere. This causes friction, resistance on the outside of the spacecraft, and generates a large amount of heat. A good way to understand resistance and the friction that can be caused is to think about diving into water. To dive properly, you keep your arms straight and hands together, creating a cone shape similar to a pencil, and you break through the surface of the water. With your pencil-like dive, there is less resistance as there is less surface area of your body hitting the water. However, if you belly flop into the water, it not only hurts a lot, but a larger surface area of your body hits the water and it's harder to break through. Mary Jackson focused on finding the best possible design of the front of spacecraft, called a nose cone, to reduce friction and heat, making sure they did not catch fire or explode. This involved a lot of complicated mathematics and testing different formulas to eventually get it right. As we can now see, launching a rocket or spacecraft through the Earth's atmosphere into space is similar to diving through the surface of water. Mary Jackson and aerospace engineers have solved the problem of reducing friction when spacecraft launch into space. This has made it possible to travel into space safely in our world today.